Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast. Me, RANGROO, and today we are doing a 1v1 on a river run thrust. So let's introduce our two competitors in the bottom. In the blue, playing as United States, we got Flippy Table Man. And up top, in the red, playing as Chimera, we got ourselves United States. And I pretty much want to confirm that the Xbox controller no longer works for his new replays. So from now on, I'm going to stick with WSAD, which is quite unfortunate. So I did like the camera work I could do with the Xbox controller. So anyway, let's just speed this up a wee bit. So Gnef going for 1 oil and 1 aluminum, and Flippy Table Man going for 2 oil and 1 aluminum. Both sides do a bit of scouting and capture banks. So Gnef is taking a role on building out racks, getting the supply field upgrade first. And oh, what's this? What's Gnef doing? Is this an offensive crosser rush? Against United States players early on, this could be a little bit effective, you know, knock out 1 or 2 M993s. Oh, he's parking him outside the bank to stop any infantry coming by. And that's definitely a good play, because you all know the infantry people already send to the bank first, so usually just standard marines or fill-ins, and as you can see, 20mm autocannon does a pretty good job. And he's getting a lot of crosses. I have to admit, using crosses like this is like active aggression's equivalent of like StarCraft, Brood, or Zergrush. It can either go well, or it can go absolutely horribly and you lose the match within the first 10 minutes. As you can see, Flippy Table Man, he is going to be getting an MG nest, a smart decision. You want some heavy defenses to defend your base. And Gnef just has these crosses shat up all around. Now he's got the racks, and he'll be starting capping some banks and building himself another outpost. And oh, he's going to be placing the outpost rather close to the bank. A little bit of a risky spot, I will admit. But if you can place one here and, you know, build to, you know, defend, all these buildings to take advantage of. And what is Flippy Table Man going to be doing? He's going to be getting himself a light vehicle bay. This crosser going to do a little bit of an offensive play. For once, just like vehicle bay comes out, we're going to see if we've seen some strikers, and crossers just cannot beat strikers. And there comes the MGSs. I hope Gnef is getting himself a, he's got 2 racks. Hope he gets himself a light vehicle bay soon. Or some anti-armor. Now he's getting sentinel turrets up, a very smart choice. And a racks, just as I predicted. So Gnef is going very aggressive early on, as you can see. This is actually quite amazing. He managed to get a very nice foothold right in front of the enemy base. And this will deny him from expanding over in his oil field. Yeah, Gnef's doing a very good job, but right now I think he's still at Spear Protocol, so he can only get SAS and Felons, can't get any of the other fancy infantry guys. But yeah, it's really going to be down to lots and lots of SAS. And I do hope he gets a depleted uranium round upgrade. Oh, a little bit of lag, there we go. And Flippy Table Man got himself a logistics bay and another field generator. let's take a look at, yeah, Gnef has a very nice economy right now. It's managed to expand a wee bit. And Flippy Table Man, yeah, he's starting to expand an awful lot, jeez. Speed us up a wee bit. And Gnef getting himself a support bay. So I'm guessing namers. Maybe a good old ninja to scout the enemy base. They just have a lot of RCS on his main base.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Flippy Table Man, he's still pretty much focused on just getting some strikers out. And an armory.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh. What do we have here? We have some striker MCs. And this is actually a very good unit to get right now. Because you can, as you can see, you can easily pop down those sentinel turrets. And just barrage the enemy base at long range. And this is always a fantastic, like, if the enemy does this forward aggression, or they have an area that's just so tight that you just can't attack it, artillery every single time. It's the safest way to deal with bunkered up guys like his chap. Instead of just sending tanks into the fray, you know, artillery's a more safer approach. And Flippy Table Man, he is going to be moving up. Does have the task run upgrades on his strikers. Now the real problem will be his SAS, and he has 5 of them in here. So I'm guessing these guys are going to get run shot. Yeah, 360 no scope on the MC. It even has some snipers in some other buildings. And SAS like just run there in buildings are pretty much like javelins. They do so much damage at a slightly shorter range. I mean, Flippy Table Man, what he could do is get snipers with the heavy. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And also, if you get the heavy barrel upgrade, I believe your sniper can actually outrange the SAS. Gnef even has a prison. And he's still just focusing on a lot of infantry play. He does have his namer up. Yes, there's quite a few namers. Another push here from Flippy Table Man. Another striker going down, biting the dust.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
And there's the sniper. This will be a long-range barrage. Yeah, I think, yeah, Ninja should spot it.
Unit is under attack.
And immediately snipe. What do we have over here? We do have... Oh, we have some SAS guys on the right-hand side. In a very nice spot to do a bit of aggressive play. Us sniping down at MG nest. There comes all the strikers. That's just concentrated firepower. I mean, Flippy Table, his best bet right now is just to attack the main base. Because there's nothing here. He can easily just come in and destroy everything. Trying to force the attack on his terms. His last SAS are holding out quite a bit. I think the building's going to go down before the infantry actually die. The Hercules doing a very good job keeping the strikers alive. And all the infantry go down. And then look, Flippy Table Man, he's got a processing plant, meaning he's already at DEFCON run. He definitely could have got a bigger army, but instead he decided to go for more buildings. Now he does have air control towers, maybe some F-35s. That's the S rate, he could get some B-2 bombers. And yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And B-2 bombers are pretty much miniature flying nukes. They can just do so much damage. Now Gnef is moving up with his SAS. Gonna be taking advantage of these buildings over here. And Flippy Table Man gets in a heavy vehicle bay. He's getting an awful lot of stuff. Let's take a look at Gnef's base. Okay, he's finally starting to upgrade. He's got a spear vehicle bay in the Rex now. Got some namers over here, going to be clearing his bank with the help of a few SAS snipers. And here comes all the strikers. The namers try and get close to a building to unload the SAS in. But the concentrated firepower should be enough to deal with those infantry guys. Flippy Table once again clearing off the right hand side. Now he is getting some end losses with the Excalibur shell. So yeah, so with pretty much a combined force of this artillery and some B-2 bombers, he can easily clear out his base. Bugger, he can just go right into the enemy base and blow it up. Now Gnef is getting some grenadiers. A different infantry unit, shock and stun. Now what do we have over here? Got a little bit of an assault with some SAS. But the striker's going to be clearing it out. And the end loss is being brought. So Flippy Table's on the defensive. What's just being brought over here? I believe that is a defensive. Yeah, I think that's a defensive centre. Because Flippy Table's best bet really is just go and start attacking the enemy base. Because all the infantry here, they can't just, you know, pack up and go back to the base and start defending. You know, it takes them a while to move. They're pretty much stationary at this point. So if he goes all the way back here, start blowing up these refineries, what can... Okay, or we can just blow them up to Kingdom Come with B-2 bombers and... yeah, this is why I love B-2 bombers, just one reason alone. You think a nuke is good at destroying a base? You know, just a couple B-2s, yeah, goes to HQ and pretty much everything else. The strikers aren't going to be attacking. Trying to clear out his grenadiers, and grenadiers aren't that great as anti-tank, not as good as SAS, that is. So they're easily going to go down. And there's the end loss, just bloody long-range artillery. Those crushers taking a bit of a silly route. And then Gnef will surrender, and that will be a good game and a very interesting match. Victory going to Flippy Table, and damn, he has a lot more kills and a very good economy compared to Gnef. Gnef had a very good idea, that very early aggression, you know, expanded base right at Flippy Table's doorstep was a very good idea. But Gnef, what he really could have been doing was attacking the other refineries. Instead he just sort of built up his SAS and really just attacked the right side multiple times, but he didn't have enough of a force to really put a dent in the strikers. I think Gnef really should have started upgrading his base and getting some of those bigger and badger units out sooner, because he pretty much stuck with SAS the entire time. And Flippy Table, because he had so much, even though he was on the defensive most of the map, he had a lot of breathing room, so he managed, you know, all the refineries and the backline are all completely safe, built up all those fancy-pantsy buildings, and the B2s pretty much run him the match. Yeah, I did think Flippy as well could have been a little bit more aggressive, because Gnef's force was more stationary, so he could easily rent behind Gnef's main base and all those refineries and started shooting stuff up. But anyway, a good match from both sides and an interesting match and a very, very interesting name. And well, that's all I have time for. This has been another RANGROO cast, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.